Because it's all about meditating, right?
It's all about what?
Bringing you to focus.
Or mindfulness.
So it's like
Is that why you put the glasses on?
no, so I could read the book. These were Mim's glasses, you know.
They suit you so. I love
She
them.
gave these to me.
Sunrise.
It's really complicated. It's all a way of getting you to focus and calm down, you know.
PG&E is out there now. Oh, I was asking you earlier if they...
Of all,
Oh, sorry. Did you want the light on?
yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to read.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Are we making a film tonight?
Well, I don't know.
It's kind of
We
cold out
might.
there.
You never know, notwithstanding what might happen. Did you know that that's what's happening right now, Peter?
What's happening right now?
This
Yes.
is notwithstanding.
Oh, notwithstanding.
Mm-hmm.
So I have A.
Those are yarrow stalks. Oh, you
Well,
have
you
to
can
have
make
50.
them little. They can
Yeah.
be little.
If is dividing them all right?
What is yarrow? Is that what you had in that vase that you gave me the other day?
Some of that was yarrow. Yeah.
Really?
And then this is more. This is more.
But I'll tell you, before you go further, if you read this,
AOR.
Yeah.
PG&E is out there now working. They just arrived.
Oh.
Come on.
They're gonna work at night, are they?
yeah, they could be short. You have to have 50. So I'll read you what it says, and then you
Yes.
might decide not to do it.
Right.
It says 50 stalks, and one is put aside and plays no further part. The remaining 49 are first divided into 2 heaps at random. Thereupon, one stalk is taken from the right hand heap and put between the ring finger and the little finger of the left hand. Right? So you've taken one out of the half and put it in this. Then the left hand heap is placed in the left hand, and the right hand takes from it bundles of 4 until there are 4 or fewer stalks remaining. This remainder is placed between the ring finger and the middle finger of the left hand. Next, the right hand is counted off by 4s. Wow. And the remainder is placed between the middle finger and the forefinger on the left hand. The sum of the stalks now between the fingers of the left hand is either 9 or 5.
You need a little vase.
Does this make any sense? We're only halfway through, by the way. The various possibilities are 1 plus 4 plus 5, 1 plus
They're
3.
dead.
Oh, they are?
They're dead. Yeah.
They need a dry vase.
I just threw them on top of the sage. So this is tedious.
Well, we're about to get saging.
Oh, I don't know.
Are we?
I don't know about this.
What don't you know, Peter?
Just
It's-
going through it is complicated.
You could start counting.
It's
on.
all like, it's a bit like Monty Python, isn't it?
Everything's like Monty Python. Isn't it?
Will we remember? Maybe not.
It says here, number 4 is regarded as a complete unit to which the
Yeah,
numerical
55.
value 3 is assigned.
I think they could probably be even.
Right, you've got
half-
number 4, but you
half,
assigned
yeah.
the value 3. The
50.
number 8, on the other hand, is regarded as a double unit and
On
is
which
reckoned
hand?
as having only the numerical value 2. So 4 has a value of 3, but 8 has a value of 2.
I have to get blue.
Doesn't it sound like the Holy Grail, some of those absurd things in there?
The number shall be
We
no
are the
more.
knights who say, "Ni." Right.
And then the question is, are they all uniform?
It's all about. I don't think you need the flowers on the end, do you?
Maybe not.
It's all about can you put them in between your fingers. Right?
Oh, I see.
I would just keep the stalks and not is.
Sticks.
I wonder why yarrow. I'm not sure it's really.
Well, yarrow and all of the
I wouldn't even know what a yarrow
mysticism?
looked like.
the mysticism
Is it really?
around here, very, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you know all about this?
That, well, people often, so it's, the Latin name is Achillea. So they believed in ancient Greek, they believed that the river Achilles, was it Achilles? The river in Greece had yarrow growing beside it,
Oh.
and it was a protection so that when you dipped your body in the river, you could go into battle and not
Really?
die. And medicinally, they believe that that's connected to the ability of yarrow to stop blood flow or regulate. I guess it's
Is that
not
right?
stop blood flow, but to regulate blood flow. So people have been using it on wounds to treat injuries, and then also for internal.
That
You can
looks like
take
what you
it.
put in that little vase in my room, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been picking. One.
Wow, that's amazing that you actually had those. How many people in the world have some yarrow stalks when you say have you got any yarrow
6,
stalks?
7, 8, 9,
You
10,
have to have 50,
11,
right?
12, 13.
I think when they did this in ancient China, they had a lot of time, you know.
It's kind of beautiful.
Well, I think the idea is that it's a meditation, right?
Right, so
Is
you
that the
prepare
idea?
it. 16.
And where did you find these? In the garden you were working on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just had some yarrow.
Well, that's what we tell people to plant
Really?
that.
Really?
Yeah, I've got the yarrow that's growing here at Winslow is doing really well.
Is
just,
it?
Mm-hmm, it just hasn't bloomed yet, but it's actually doing best of all the herbs. Right
Well,
now.
that's really interesting, the connection there with the I Ching and everything.
It's quite the coincidence.
Well, is it or isn't it?
Is it or
Oh,
isn't it? I think John is filming.
What happens if we turn out the light is the question.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
I thought he was wearing it on his head, but he's not.
He's drawing.
Oh, it's getting into twilight now. Look at that. It's getting really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Magic.
Magic hour.
Wow, you've got a handle on all this stuff. We've got the sage here.
John was up in the Sierra, Eastern Sierra, and picked all that. And brought some back.
It's flashing red. Oh, now he's going way back. Wow. There's some flashing lights.
It's
out
funny
there.
how he sets the camera up and then goes. It's good.
I wonder if I could zoom in.
Lumix.
New mix.
I nearly bought a Lumix, but I didn't. Larry told me to buy a Lumix, but I didn't. I'm glad Larry's coming tomorrow.
Wow, won't that be fun?
You'll notice you have some resemblance to him.
Really?
Yeah, because Julia
Yeah.
looks just like you.
Oh, is Julia coming?
Probably not. Don't you think she
I
looks
don't
like
think-
Julia?
No, I
You
think.
don't?
I mean, well, I guess if she looks like a Larry, she looks like everybody look at John. Oh, I know how I could zoom. Maybe it's like this. No.
There might be a button. Zoom.
Zoom. Focus.
You're very patient. You must be to be a gardener.
Oh, maybe it's like this.
I think you've got 32 there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
33.
So we could divide.
There's something over here too.
Divide. provide some more if necessary.
You got to put them between your fingers, right?
Oh, okay.
Ah, it's like this thing?
You do this thing where you put them like in groups of like.
And the good part is these can be on hand. They'll last for a while.
Oh, once you've got them, you tie them up in a bundle and they're sacred. You know?
Oh, perfect.
The magic is happening at the window.
It's always happening at one's life, especially at the window. The Winslow window experience. That's good, isn't it?
It is. It's the window. The Winslow.
If only I could figure
windows.
out how to zoom. Then we could really get the effect.
It's probably one of these things where you press something. I can't see though without my glasses.
We don't know how to zoom.
Can't.
Oh.
You can't?
Fixed.
Oh.
Oh, that's the film thing.
Could you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, you could totally see it. It got even more
How many do you
effective
think
when I
you've
turned
got?
the lights on.
Let's
So you have to change the
Shall I
lens
count?
to get a closer
see. Yes,
angle.
please.
Is that how
You
it
can do the important work.
Yes. I do have a zoom lens.
Uh-huh.
Clipping.
Are we gonna have 55? Oh, that smells really good.
It is.
It is. It does.
Mm-hmm.
It would.
It's so funny. Okay, that's here's the flowers. And then we just have the stalks. So if we want more stalks, we'll need to cut.
It almost smells, I mean, it smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some moments it smells like pee.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? Pea?
Urine.
Pea. Mm-hmm.
Sage smells a little like pea too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
There's 42 here,
Oh, we're getting there.
so we only need 8.
Interesting.
Unless I may have made a
42.
mistake because
Oh.
I may have made a mistake because I dropped some.
43,
44.
45, 46. So
You
then
could cut that one in
We
half,
need
right?
9. Is that correct?
and then
And that one.
and that one. So now that's 46, 47, 48,
You need 50, right?
48.
Take one away.
So if I cut
You cut.
that.
Here we go.
That means we'll have very short ones.
Oh,
Here's 2, maybe 3.
Which you try and do the method, it's really complicated.
There's 3.
Your eye looks a bit
here, too.
red, did you? Did you get sparkles in it?
No, it's infection.
Oh,
I have an eye infection. Do you want some?
is it conjunctivitis?
Yeah.
Is that conjunctivitis?
inpatience.
This is a nice one though.
Inpatience in the eye
Shall I count them
infection.
again?
I think perhaps you could count them in 10s or 5s.
That's 10.
That's a little one. I guess we could cut one in half for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to count accurately because every now and then they kind of stick together.
How does one count sticks?
They're gonna be a bundle.
That's exactly 50.
Oh, but don't we need 55?
You need 50. You take one out, and then you only have 49. That's the
Oh,
first stage. You take one out.
okay. Well, I guess this session.
Do you want to be the one who does it? Because you have to have someone help you because it's really complicated.
You have to have help?
I think.
When this, because it's the first time, if you read those instructions, they're very complicated.
Oh, I see.
How long will it take?
How long might it take?
15 minutes.
50?
15.
Okay. Long.
Do you want to do it?
I don't know.
What are we doing?
I don't.
What is it that we're doing, Peter?
What does the book say?
We have to have a question, first of all.
Okay, like we have to come up with a question that
It
we're
can't
asking.
be yes, no. It has to be, what is the situation with this and that?
Okay. Well, what is the situation with this? That and the other
It
thing.
can't be like, will I do this or that? It can't be that kind of question.
So is it like, what color is Peter's hair?
No, nothing like that. It's
No.
more like
Oh.
it's more like a reading of a situation. That's yeah. You can't ask yes, no questions.
Like John really likes that song. Does he really like it?
No, like what will happen to? Here's a good one. What will happen to sudden exposure?
Oh, what might happen to
Right.
sudden exposure?
Or he could refine it to like what is the situation with?
Oh, what about this? What's going to happen with Viv's college decision?
It's perfect. No, we should get her in here.
Should get rid of me?
We should get her in here.
Oh yeah.
It has to be the person asking the question. Well, no, that's your question too. You should be the one to do it. Get rid of your mum.
Exactly.
Just
Then everything comes to fruition.
gets rid of her mum.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I'll come over.
Okay, well, I'll read the instructions. Be prepared for a long-winded, complicated evening.
Okay, so what am I'm just taking a stick out. Any stick.
Okay, you start with the 50. You take any one out and just discard it.
Are we doing it as is
We
it?
don't just discard it because we just made them. We set it to
No,
the
you
side.
just take it out of the game.
Okay,
And
there.
It says one is put aside and plays no further part. The remaining 49 are divided into 2 heaps at random.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, 2 heaps at random.
Thereupon, one stalk is taken from the right-hand heap and put between the ring finger and the little finger of the left hand. That's it, you've done it. Then the left-hand heap is placed in the left hand
picking up.
and the right hand takes from it bundles of 4 .
One bundle of 4.
Yeah, and just lay them on the table, I guess. Until
And another bundle?
until there are 4 or fewer stalks remaining. It's all a way of getting you to calm down, I think. Do you think? It's like making coffee or something.
It's just a woodpecker.
It's a woodpecker.
No, I think it's PG&E pecking at wood.
What are they doing out at this time of night?
I don't know. They put up their sign telling us.
So now you're at the point where it's less than 4, right?
Yeah, I have
So-
2.
Okay. This remainder that you have, less than 4, is placed between the ring finger and the middle finger. Okay, there you go. The left hand. Next, the right hand heap is counted off by 4s, the same thing. You do the same thing.
Are you impatient, Peter?
No, I'm just amazed at the complexity of it. I'm getting now what's going on. You do the same operation.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Uh-oh. I only have one left.
That's okay.
Okay.
And the remainder, which is your 1, is placed in the middle, between the middle finger and the forefinger. That's it, you got it. The sum of the stalks now between the fingers on the left hand is either 9 or 5.
It's 4.
What?
The sum?
Wait a minute, something went wrong here.
We did it right.
Uh-oh. Here's the extra stick. Okay, so it's
Still
5.
not. That's 5. That's it. Says either 9 or 5.
It's 5.
It says either 1 plus 4 plus 4. That's not true.
1 plus 2 plus 2.
1 plus 3 plus 1. 1 plus 2 plus 2. Is that the one you've got?
1 plus 2 plus 2.
There you go.
At this first counting of the stalks, the first stalk held between the small finger and the ring finger is disregarded.
Okay. We take it out.
It's disregarded. A supernumerary. Yeah, that's what it says at this.
Not discarded, just disregarded.
Disregard it, so we just pretend it's not there.
Pretend it wasn't, and it wasn't there
And it's never been there.
until
Okay.
it was.
This is where it gets really weird. Hence, one reckons as follow: 9 equals 8 or 5 equals 4.
9.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
Okay, so there was.
the number 4 is regarded as a complete unit to which the numerical value 3 is assigned.
So we would consider it 4 now,
Or 3.
or 3.
But you've
Because
got a
we
1.
disregard this, so there's 4.
There's
but you're
4.
saying 4
No,
is
you've
3.
got
so
1,
actually,
2, and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 2. Okay, so. Okay. This is where it gets really complicated. Because I don't think that's at all relevant, because we've got 1, 2, and 2, right?
Which they said was an option earlier.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 2.
I think it's that I have 4 and I'm supposed to consider it 3.
Because
Right?
we've disregarded
Because we disregarded 1.
already.
I can't understand this at all.
Maybe you should give it to OR.
Yeah, you should read it. You're quite a way down in the.
Therefore, if the. Okay, so we know the various possibilities are 1 plus 4 plus 4, or 1 plus 3 plus 3, or 1 plus 2 plus 2.
That's what we've
And
got.
we're going to say with 1 plus 2 plus 2 follows the number 5 is easier to obtain than the number 9. At this first counting off of the stalks, the first stalk held between the little finger and the ring finger is discarded.
Oh, discarded.
As
Not disregarded.
is discarded
Okay.
as supernumeracy. Hence, one reckons as follows: 9 equals 8, or 5 equals 4. The number 4
so we have 5 and now we
is
have 4.
regarded as a complete unit to which the numerical value 3 is assigned. The number 8, on the other hand, is regarded as a double unit and is reckoned as having only the numerical value 2. Therefore, at the first count, 9 stalks are left over. They count as 2. If 5 are left, they count as 3.
So that's
These stalks are now laid aside for the time being. Then the remaining stalks are gathered together again and divided anew. Once more, one
Are we
takes-
supposed to write 3 down?
one
I think
takes-
we write 3 down.
Yeah, right, 3 down.
Okay, and then we take all the remaining stalks in
Does
one.
this mean you have to do it 6 times?
We take all the remaining stalks, right?
Because you
OR?
get 6 lines, right?
Take all the, once more,
Gather the remaining stalks.
one takes a stalk from the pile on the right. Or let me go back. Then the remaining stalks are gathered together again and divided anew, which we're doing.
In
Once
fours.
more, Once more.
Oh, first in half.
One takes the stalk from the pile on the right and places it between the right finger and the little finger of the left hand. Then one counts off the stalks as before. This time the sum of the remainder is either 8 or 4. The possible
3 on the first one,
combination
right?
being. So putting them into groups of 4. Once more, one takes a stalk from the pile on the right and places it between the ring finger and the little finger of the left hand. Once more, one takes a stalk from the pile on the right.
I have 2 left.
Remaining stalks are gathered together and divided anew. Once more, one takes a stalk from the pile on the right and places it between the ring finger and the little finger.
Oh.
On the right.
So then I'd have 1 left. Okay.
I'm just going to keep saying yes.
And then here I do it again.
It feels
I
right.
take, but that part, shouldn't I have 2 left? Although, no, because we took those other ones out. So now I do the same thing with this. I gather in piles of 4, right?
Or is it that you just need to divide? We didn't need to count them off into 4. Maybe we just divided them in half.
Oh, okay. Well, I can go back.
Yeah, maybe just. I think what they mean is just.
So, well, these are divided in half.
Okay, so they're divided in half, and then it says once more you take. Once more, one takes the stalk from the pile on the right and places it between the ring finger and the little finger. 1 stalk of the left hand. Then one counts off the stalks as before. This time the sum of the remainder is either 8 or 4. And I don't remember what.
And do you do both
the
piles or
process
just one
was.
pile? Counting off. You do them both,
I know.
if as before.
As before, either.
I think once you do it, you
One,
remember
two,
it for
three,
life,
four.
right?
Okay, so there's that, and I have 1 stick left.
I think you do them both piles. Remember you do them
Right, okay.
both.
And
Which
this-
finger?
Extra, I'm just gonna put
This
that.
time the sum of the remainder. Okay, yeah, that's right. So we're looking for remainders, ones that don't divide into piles. So now this
Okay.
process is to divide again. And
Or-
apparently there will be remainders from this. Even
2.
more. Okay, good. Good. So it says it's either going to be 8 or 4. So that's right.
We have
now
4.
now you have 4. The possible combination being
But, sorry, are you supposed to disregard 1?
it doesn't say that.
Okay.
No. It says that one counts off the stalks as before. This time the sum of the remainders is either 8 or 4.
It's 4.
The possible combination being 1 plus 4 plus 3 or 1 plus 3 plus 4, or again we have 1 plus 1
Plus 2. That's what we have.
Mm-hmm.
You got the same thing twice.
Mm-hmm.
And that turns into 3,
To
right?
3, right.
So we got 3, 3.
Mm-hmm.
God, you have to do this 6 times. Gets less though, because I do remember trying to do this once, and I
Okay, so
give me
back.
the pennies.
I gather all the sticks that are still here. Oh,
No, you just,
4.
So,
I disregard over
But
2.
this time, the chances of obtaining 8 or 4 are equal. The 8 counts at 2, the 4 counts as 3. So you had 4, so that
Yeah.
counts as 3.
Okay, so now I gather.
We've repeated what happened before.
So you got 3 and 3 then.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing is, I think you write it upwards, right? You start with the bottom line and you go up. Is that right? I'll write them down in order, then we can decide.
As above, so below.
But you're supposed to do the first line goes at the bottom, and then you go up. So I'm writing 3,
Oh.
3.
I
I'll
see.
write it
Is
in
it
order
supposed to
and
be
then
3
All
lines?
right. All right.
Or just the number 3? Okay, so I've divided them in half.
Okay.
And so I do it again. Process of elimination. 4. 1, 2.
The 8
3.
counts as 2, the 4. The 8 counts as 2, the 4 counts as 3. We said that. The procedure is carried out a third time with the remaining stalks, and again, the sum of the remainder is 8 or 4. So you divide.
Okay, so I have 2 left.
You divide all the stalks. You have 2 left.
You didn't do it
Oh,
right.
I didn't do that.
We need to start. So the first division. The first division is they're split in half,
Yeah,
Did that.
which I did.
and now
And
I'm
you
going to
count
the
off
left hand.
4s and you have
count
2
for,
left.
and now we need to count off 4
Yeah,
from
let's
So
go
the
that
there
these
you
go
go.
here. Okay,
and then,
okay.
and there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How did we find ourselves here?
It found us.
That's very true. Uh-huh.
2. 2 left.
Oh, that's interesting. 2, 2. You've got 2, 2.
All right, so that procedure has been done again. The procedure is carried out a third time with the remaining stalks. And again, the sum of the remainder is 8 or 4.
But
Now-
how do I normally have 3?
You have to do it one more time, don't you?
I didn't remove 1. So it's maybe.
As far as I know, they haven't told us to do that
Okay.
process again.
So I have 4
But
again.
maybe I'm
for
just
some
supposed.
reason.
Maybe I'm supposed to know that happened.
That means you have 3,
I have 4. 2 and 2.
but doesn't that become 4? 3?
Yes, that's right. If it's 4, then it's 3.
This
Now,
thing's-
from the numeric values assigned to each of these 3 composite remainders, a line is formed. If the sum is 5 equals 4, value 3, plus 4, value 3, plus 4, value 3, the resulting numerical value is 9, the so-called odd yang. This becomes a positive line that moves and must therefore be taken into account in the
So we got 9.
interpretation of the individual line. It is assigned by the symbol O,
3.
stick, or O. That's what it says.
We got 9, right?
An O with a stick, or just an O.
An O with a what?
An O with a stick, or just an O.
It means like a line with an O in the middle of it, right?
Right,
That's how you do it with the pennies.
right there.
Is it like a 0?
Like that.
It's yeah. A zero
With a line either
with a
side.
line through the middle.
It's called a broken line.
The broken line.
Okay, I have 4 again. I have 3 plus 1.
If the sum is 5 equals 4, value 3 plus 4. I don't know how to read this part right here. There's.
So all this just to get one line, right?
Mm-hmm. Now it says if the sum of the composite remainder is 9 equals 8, value 2.
What does
So
that mean?
we now need to take these
Okay,
and
not including this.
well, that's
Well, the sum here would be 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9.
okay. So then, if the sum of the it is 9 equals 8, value 2 plus 8, value 2 plus 8, value 2. The final value is, I'm going to say it's this one right here. The final value is 6. The so-called old yin. This becomes a negative line that moves and is therefore to be taken into account in the interpretation of the individual lines. It is designated by the symbol -x- or x. If the sum is 9 plus 2
What are
plus
you
8
looking
plus
at?
2 plus 4 times 3, or 5 times 3 plus 8 times 2 plus 8 times 2, or 9 plus 2 plus 4 times 3 plus 8 times 2 equals 7.
Bullocks.
I think we got lost.
Hmm. So far, I think we've only got one line, and this
The
supposed to
value-
be
Oh, look at you! He even drew it.
Youngian. This becomes a negative line.
See, there are these are the lines you get. You get
Mm-hmm.
that, you get that, you get that,
Yeah.
or you get that.
Okay.
No, you get. Wait a minute.
I don't think the X's and O's.
You get that, you get that, you get that, and you get that,
Mm. Okay.
The image.
and they're all worth different things.
Okay. So, but now if we're starting after the first line, which is 9,
That's that one.
we're back. I now have 3 plus 1 here for the next thing. The beginning of the next line, which would be 4. So it would be 3 again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Are you following over?
and then I put these 4 down here, and I rebundle all this stuff,
Oh, you're getting it.
right? And then I divide it up, and then I do this.
This is
again.
probably like computer programmers are probably good at this sort of thing.
Um,
There you go.
What Kim's doing does not relate to what Laura just read before.
Oh dear.
Well, we should.
I think we're starting over.
we should continue.
We should continue to try and figure out how the hell
We
this
should-
damn thing
We should
works.
continue. We can be lost and.
We're only
still
on the second
continue.
line though, right? And there's supposed to be 6. I don't know. Unless
Well, after this section right here, now moves on to the coin. So this is the end of the yarrow stalk.
Okay, so I have 4 again.
Mm-hmm.
3 plus 1. Which
so
is
that's
actually 3.
that's another 3.
Yeah.
You keep getting the same thing.
I don't know why. I wonder if I really like divide these into different size piles like this. What happens? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1. And then 2, 3, 4.
The hexagram 56 would be the starting point of a development leading by reason of the situation of the 9 in the 4th place.
Oh, that makes sense.
The appended council
Now
to the final
Okay, I have 4
situation.
again.
So then we got
Yeah.
another 9.
Mhm.
That means we got another 9, right?
If the second hexagram, the text belonging to the moving line, is disregarded, the moving line is disregarded. Disregarded. Not.
What?
Not discarded.
Not discarded.
Why is it disregarded?
Disregarded.
This is too weird. I have 3.
I feel strongly that we ended here.
Oh, what, like that we're done?
I feel that we ended with this. This is our result right here. That's what I think it is. The 8.
Oh, really?
I think
3.
so. So what from 8? What can we do?
Oh, like 8 is the line?
Mm-hmm.
Is one of these lines.
I think this is our result right here.
Okay,
That.
let me see that.
So how do you read that? That's the question. How do you know which hexagram it is?
If the sun.
Because of the counting off that we did.
No, but
That-
how do you apply that to where
So
you...
that's
That
2
represents
dashes.
the counting off.
Does that go in addition to his dash, 0 dash? Where did you come up with that? 0
It said
dash.
you come up with 9 with 3 3s, and that 9 is a line with a 0 in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Don't
moving
listen
fixed
to
line,
OR.
actually.
She's just gonna say yes.
What?
No, I understand. That makes complete
It
sense.
does?
Yeah.
Okay.
9 is a moving line. 9 is a line with a circle in the middle.
There's 2 moving lines. One has an X in the middle,
Right.
and one has a 0.
I agree. So from 9.
It's repeated 6 times, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 this time at the end.
So you
Not
got all,
4.
have you got all the 6?
I have 6 times.
I was saying then we can put down the numbers then.
And lying is a moving 9. Just saying.
You can get all the lines the same.
Are you sermonizing?
Number 1 is all the lines the same, and number 2 is all the lines
Did you
the
say
same.
lying? Or
Lines.
I said lying.
I think what's I just want to know, even if we're wrong,
Uh-huh.
which we are, I am a bit lost, but what would happen next? Let's say
You would
this,
have a hexagram ideally, and you'd look it up in the index at the back
Okay.
of the book.
but this isn't the 8 isn't enough to give us a hexagram.
You
I
need
think
6
it's just
lines.
for a line, is how I understand it.
Line.
And we only have 1 line.
Line.
I thought we got 2 because we got 9 again.
Okay.
We could do it with the pennies, and
The
that
value
way
Oh, yeah,
of 8 resolves
get
the
an answer to
so-called
this damn
young
question.
You're
This
right.
is a negative
We
line,
do have
but
2
is at
lines.
rest and therefore not taken into account. If the interpretation of the
And 9 is the
individual
biggest.
And now my
Number.
next, beginning of the next line, I start with 3 sticks, which is, what does that represent numerically? 3.
3 sticks, 4.
Yeah,
It's
doesn't say
always
3.
8 or 4.
Yeah.
And we have to. You're right. We have to do the process 6 times.
Well, I
have
had
to
done it
repeat.
6, and
Okay.
now we have whatever's left. And I
Okay.
did the same process, and I have, ooh,
What?
4. I have 4.
Okay. So then that
I have
is
3 plus 1.
That is a resulting. The procedure is repeated 6 times unless a hexagram of 6 stages is built up. When a hexagram consists entirely of non-moving lines, the oracle takes into account only the idea represented by the hexagram as a whole, as set down in the judgment by King Wen and the commentary on the decision by Confucius, together with the image. If there are 1 or more moving lines in the hexagram thus obtained, the words appended by the Duke
Duke.
to the given
Where
line.
did Duke come from?
Duke of Prince.
lines,
Just a
but it's also to be considered. His
We're
words,
back to Monty
therefore,
Python.
carry the inscription 9 in the X place or 6 in the X place. Furthermore, the movement
Furthermore,
I
yeah.
don't-
change,
Moreover.
change to the power of 1 in the lines gives rise to a new hexagram, the meaning of which must also be taken into account. For instance, when we get a hexagram 56.
Look in the back at number 56. Or just open up 56.
Right. That's what
That's what you think we have?
I totally agree.
Well, no, this is an example, right? Since
Let's look up 56.
if we really want to
I
ask,
think 56
I want
is
to
right.
know.
Yeah.
but I tell you, if we want to answer the question what we asked before,
Yeah,
we should do the coins.
you're right.
Because we
You
shouldn't
should.
just
The
leave it.
difficulty at the beginning.
Just the chapters are numbered, so you can find them at 56, and it.
On page 56?
No, you'll find.
On.
Go open the book. You'll find the hexagrams.
Yeah, go on. Open up the book. You'll find it.
No, go further.
No, I
Because it's all
will. Go further.
completely
I will.
logical.
I will go further.
Open the book halfway.
Yeah. And then count back
Open
4.
the book
You- you-
And
halfway.
hold that page in your.
Open the book halfway.
Except in the case.
It actually, I find it does work. It does work.
What works? Random opening of the page or this
Yes,
little thing?
that actually
Okay.
does work.
If you just keep going.
Yes, you just keep going. It's true.
Okay, because
It
yes, it
is
says
totally
6
true.
in the third place means he who knows no limitation will have cause to lament, no blame.
Did you find 56?
Wait, what did you say? He, who, what? No decision?
I
Can you please repeat that sentence?
You're reading a chapter.
That's
which-
it.
He who knows knows.
So they're categorized by the lines, the image, limitations, the judgment.
Yeah, that's what's that number?
Oh, 60. Oh, I see. Oh, 42. Okay, so 50.
I don't know why I said 56, but
But that's pretty good.
it's 56, right?
No, 54.
Okay. Can you read? Yeah, that's what I-
Abundance. Oh.
Ah, now here
You're missing the best part.
you
No.
go. This is the exciting part.
No,
We have to get it
56.
down.
Here we are. Oh.
Okay.
You see, you've got this here.
Do tell.
These lines will have an O or an X
Why
inside.
did you
so they'll
just
be
read
moving
OR?
lines. And it will tell you.
Come on, spit it out.
She's gonna cry.
Maybe we should go back to abundance.
Well, no, go stay where it told you to be.
But see, now when you read it,
Why you
What
reading?
does it say?
Good shit. Her lips are
6 in the
pursed.
second line, 9 in the third place,
Uh-huh.
9 in the
What does it say, or
Should we read the whole chapter?
You're
Well,
supposed to only read the lines
just
you get.
read what you're reacting to.
Only read the lines.
that you get.
You get the line
I think
too.
you get the lines you read.
So there's this possibility.
The other
You
thing
don't wanna
about it
say
is if you get a hexagram with moving lines,
Two moving lines, which we have.
you can have a whole. Say you got like that.
I
This
see.
turns into its opposite, which would turn into that, and this would turn into
Man,
that. So you would get that.
these fuckers had a laugh.
I think.
Because
So
everything
should
is
we read
moving,
this?
it turns into.
Line, break, continuous line, break. We're going to
what
say
you get
it's that.
eventually
Because
is
everything keeps moving. The only constant is change.
Yeah.
We're right back to the teacup. It's
many things turn into their opposite. The
Yeah.
moving lines change into their opposite. So in the case of politics,
Line break, continuous line. Line break. Continuous line.
see this here is a solid line. That's a broken line.
Yeah, these are
That's a moving broken line, and that's a moving solid line. Or it might be the other way.
oh shoot! I think my phone has been going for hours.
either-
Oh my god!
You
What is
recorded
it?
all that? I did too. Now,
Well, so just
I
so
have to
we
play that in reverse.
The man's called Ken.
It's a moving line.
The man, Ken.
I mean, it could be 58.
Hello.
The Joyous Lake.
No, we didn't really get one.
The
yet.
Joyous Lake?
Yeah. The Joyous
What was
Lake.
that?
It's
Joyous
the
Lake.
PG&E shit.
Oh yeah. God, it sounded like an elephant. Wow.
Penetration under the.
Lulu, come on.
Oh boy.
See,
alright.
we only at the beginning of the
I'm out
process to get all the 6 lines we needed to go through everything. I just made that up,
That you just made that up,
just to demonstrate.
but we could still use that.
think
I
we should
still
do-
want to hear
should
what
do
you
the
read,
pennies.
OR.
Penetration.
That
what
Okay,
is
so
that?
56 starts out as the wanderer.
We should do
The
Oh.
pennies
mountain
and then
can
go back.
stand
That'd be
still
nice.
above the fire, leave flames up, and does not tarry. Therefore, the two trigrams do not stay together. Strange lands and separation are the wanderer's lot.
Explain that a little.
Blue.
The wanderer, success through smallness, perseverance brings good fortune to the wanderer. When a man is a wanderer and a stranger, he should not be gruff nor overbearing. He has no large circle or acquaintance, therefore he should not give himself airs. He must be cautious and reserved. In this way, he protected himself from evil. If he is obliging towards others, he wins success. A wanderer has no fixed abode. His home is the road. Therefore, he must take care to remain upright and steadfast. so that his sojourns only in the proper places, associating only with good people. Then he has good fortune and can go on his way unmolested. The image, fire on the mountain, the image of the wanderer. Thus the superior man is clear-minded and cautious in imposing penalties and protects no lawsuits. When a grass on the mountain takes fire, there is a bright light. However, the fire does not linger in one place, but travels on to new fuel. It is the phenomenon of short duration. This is what penalties and lawsuits should be like. They should be a quickly passing matter and not be dragged out indefinitely. Prisons ought to be places where people are lodged only temporarily as guests. They must not become dwelling places. 6 at the beginning means if the wanderer busies himself with trivial things, he draws down misfortune upon himself. I'm just going to read to the end of this page and then I'll stop. A wanderer should not demean himself or busy himself with the inferior things he meets with along the way. The humbler and more defenseless his outward position, the more he should preserve his inner dignity. For a stranger is mistaken if he hopes to find a friendly reception through lending himself to jokes and buffoonery. The result will be only contempt and insulting treatment.
Wow. Well, Leo earlier today was talking about, Jason asked him what room in his whole life felt the most like home. And he said that after traveling as much as we have, that he says home is wherever he's been for a few days and had a cup of coffee. And I said, well, that's pretty amazing at a young age to feel that you're at home in your body, basically. So that kind of fits with the wanderer motif.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about all the other stuff, but
The big guy.
The prison shouldn't be.
prisons
Just a
should be
resting
hotels
place. Yeah.
where people just
Yeah.
come and stay for a while and are
Right.
treated like guests.
Right.
There's a lot of great stuff in there. I mean,
That's 9 at the top means the bird's nest burns up. The wanderer laughs at first, then must needs lament and weep. Through carelessness, he loses his cow. Misfortune.
This is a scout. Oh, no. 9
in the fourth verse. The
Misfortune.
wanderer rests in a shelter.
I think
He
everybody's
loses
going to
property
lose their fortune.
and an
Like,
axe.
that's what's happening right now on the planet.
hmm.
Everybody's going to lose their fortune, whoever has it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Blacking.
I mean, we all
Even
have to
McDonald's is
become
going under.
Donald's,
McDonald's.
McDonald's, not Donald Trump.
Walgreens is closing down.
John's dropping sticks.
Well, how do you-
Lakes resting one on the other, the image of the joyous. Thus, the superior man joins with his friends for discussion. and
I think we
practice.
should write our own I Ching.
I think we could.
You know what I
9 at
mean?
the beginning
Oh,
I'll start with some shit. Okay,
You could.
grab a bundle.
Yeah, each of us grab
Are you
one.
writing this down? Because
Peter, grab a bundle.
1,000 years from now, some nerds are going to be sitting around on Mars
Notwithstanding.
reading
And
this.
that's why I do it with pennies. You have heads and tails. It's quick.
Drop the bundle, said bundle on the table. Then
That's why I do it with pennies.
Pick up sticks.
the furthest stick, stick up your nose.
It's all about orifices. It always comes back.
The rest set aside.
Yeah. The rest of it,
Stick out of your nose. Set it down. What if,
Oh.
anyway.
Is that the COVID test?
I
Well,
imagine so much of it is lost in translation to some degree.
I know, that's true. That's not even a
No,
language.
I mean, it
was
says
written
here, 9 at the top means, or no, it says something about The Wanderer's Inn burns down.
In Burnstown.
Burns down.
But
He loses the steadfastness of his young servant. Danger.
Danger's the servant.
Danger.
Is Danger the servant? The young servant? Is that what you said?
If you are sincere and loyalty attached, you are rich in your neighbor. The rain comes, there is rest. This is due to the lasting effect of character. Perseverance brings the woman into danger. The moon is nearly full. If the superior man persists, misfortune comes. This is page 42.
did you read that before in a
That's
different place,
true.
or that's the same thing you read before?
I'm reading
No, it's
it
in a
because
different
it's on
place.
page 42.
I see. So these are all scripts.
Themes that,
Based
that are
on-
played
This
back
is for
over.
people that picked up
I
on
see.
the 7 army
I see.
of water above. 9
So-
to 3rd place. The
So they're like
spokes burst out of the
fortunes,
wagon
kind
wheel.
of.
Man and wife roll their eyes. I'm sure they do.
I think we've rolled our eyes a couple times.
But
Maybe once or
the
twice.
nice thing is that no one who wants to do this practice will ever have to clip up the sticks again, because I did.
Because we now have them.
So
Maybe someone will come here that knows how to pick up sticks.
Well, that's one thing to achieve.
pick up
Yeah.
all the sticks.
We have yarrow sticks,
I
50
think you
of
do a few
them,
times,
minus
you'll know
one.
the routine, it'd be really quick.
Are there instructions sort of in the beginning that?
I think that's what you were reading.
No, I mean sort of like layperson, like, okay, before you dive into this, here's some things.
No,
Well, they
that's-
give you the two methods, the
that's right.
coins and the sticks.
What we read.
Well, maybe we should try the coins
Coins
next
is
time.
easy.
Oh, it's easy. You've done it before.
I always do it with coins. Yeah.
Oh, I always do it. Let's do it.
I've been doing it.
How many? But you need like 8 coins?
3.
3. Oh, 3.
Anything with the heads and tails.
And do you find consistencies in what it reveals?
I haven't done it for a while,
Look
but I
at-
used to do it a
Very
lot.
sincere. What question do you want to ask?
Is it more like, what would you say it's analogous to? Like, is there another, it's not like fortune telling.
No,
or
it's like it's like reading the
astrology
tarot
or-
deck.
Yeah, or the tarot
It gives
deck.
you a
It's more
structure.
like a tarot,
I
Yeah,
see.
it gives you a structure to filter your
I see.
to interpret.
to interpret the reality around you.
The task exchanges critical
I do
marker.
remember this one time, this friend of mine, a woman, and she thought she was pregnant. So she asked the I Ching.
It says here that there's
And-
And she got this chapter and it said line number whatever, and it read, "No fish in the tank."
Oh my gosh.
And she, oh, okay. So that's kind of how it is.
No fish in the tank. So if we had read no fish in the tank in this question, it would mean
But there's
How would you
64,
interpret that?
64 chapters, each with 6 lines, right? And they've all got really
and they all have different things. I know it is pretty
And they all say,
complicated.
do not go forwards or something like that. Or it's best
Unless-
to stay where you are, don't.
The slave named Danger.
And then they have metaphors, like fish in the tank. And,
Well, that's what I wonder where the translation. Okay,
it's very old.
yeah.
It's all about China in China 1,000 years ago, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
I think this
Your
is.
horse has gone astray.
What do you think?
I think this is what we were meant to.
Okay, let me see it.
Success through smallness.
To our question
Why did you
about
think
this.
that?
Because that's where we ended up.
The Wanderer.
You did?
Yeah, that's where we ended up. 56, the first one.
Oh my God, Fran Holland is back.
Oh my God, who's Fran Holland?
This is a side story, but it's kind of, John, this would relate to you.
Yeah.
Fran Holland was an extraordinary musician, used to play with Steve Dye
Oh yeah.
in a band called the Dactyls of Phrygia.
Oh yeah.
And then he moved to Texas years ago, and someone's just said, Fran Holland is back, do you have his phone number?
Really?
And I said, no, he moved to Texas at least 10 years ago.
That was a good sound.
Was that front home?
Is that a sign?
Well, is it interesting because I've often said when I seen Steve die,
Yeah.
what happened to Fran? Let's all get together and play music. He says, no, he got married and moved to Texas years ago. So I kind of gave up on him, but now apparently he's back in the Bay Area.
Mm.
And he was an extraordinary person and musician.
Mm.
Bart says he ran into him recently.
So your paths shall cross soon, perhaps.
And maybe that's why we were reading the I Ching to get that.
And John's building a house.
Oh, look at this. Now you have to pull one out without collapsing it.
Now that's called Jenga. Nowadays. But before, it's just picking up
And this
sticks.
is already ching, however many you have left.
It's so beautiful. And those little...
I have one left.
Of course, because...
Times.
Does anybody have a cup
Well,
of coffee? Let
actually,
me show you how to do it with the...
if you have 4 sticks on each square, then...
I don't have any money.
If you have 2.
I just
Coins?
surprised
I don't have any
the
coins.
arrow sticks, but money I don't have.
Can you transplant that onto the record?
I mean, I could try. Would you, though?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe she can just find it like that.
I'll collapse.
Oh, R, of course, is gonna...
Break it.
Wow, that was...
Oh, you have to put the flowers on the top.
Oh, yeah, wow, that one just...
Oh, it's Vivio.
Vivio.
Have you guys seen them work this
Vivio.
No.
Vizio.
Is it
Vizio.
interesting?
It's crazy. I had to park blocked out.
Will I be able to get out of here?
No,
Bullshit.
I'm serious.
Ah.
The whole
Oh, they
street's
said.
closed.
Oh, no.
You
Yeah.
have to sneak them around the beds.